Here we go for the second section. We're going to talk about sex and tantra. Most people know the most common type of sex is the one that the tantra identifies as only one of three. Sex is used for three things. One is procreation, one is for enjoyment, and the third is for enlightenment or liberation. So, doing sex for enjoyment most people know about, and masturbation falls in amongst that there. Having explained that the energy of the prana is stored as a semen, let's talk about the transmutation of the energy in the semen, which is what tantra is used, sex is used for liberation. Sex being used for liberation has many different functions. But what the process is for liberation is that both the semen and the egg are used as a vehicle that carries the energy, and that energy is squeezed out of the egg and the semen and becomes a product that travels up the spine called ojas. So, based on that, masturbation is a process of getting rid of the energy you have, the 80%. So from that standpoint, it's never recommended to do. There is a type of masturbation without ejaculation that goes to aid the tantra or the sex towards liberation. We'll talk about that a little later. So that the sex for pleasure is a big waste of energy. And the tantrics and the yogis put restrictions on that. Now there is sort of a countervailing argument that if you suppress the sex urge, then what you will have is wet dreams. Again, a wasting of the energy. So there has to sort of be a balance, and that's why when there are regulations in marriage, when people are yogis or tantrics, to help preserve the energy as best you can, to put limitations on it, to regulate it. And that's actually the best use of it. I think this is a point I'd like to just say a little aside to the guys, that the woman has a bigger orgasm, a better orgasm than the man does in normal relationships. And the reason for that is, from biology, is that the woman has to have a better incentive than the man does to have sex. Because she bears the child. So this is a bigger burden on the female than it is on the male. And nature compensates by giving them a better orgasm. anyway, to get back to, so the regulation of this energy is extremely important. In the next section, I'm going to talk about some of the sex for liberation issues. It's always very complicated because this is bound up not only with your life, but the idea of continuing the body. The body has desires, independent of you. Most people don't realize that. I think that they'll stop now and start the next section about sex for liberation.